Hello, Star Lovelies. It's a great time to be a soul. Today we're talking about
Happy Black New Moon. Here we are on December 30th. It's the second new moon of the month, and that is known as a black moon. So we started off with the first new moon on December 1st. We hit that full moon at the middle of the month, and then now here we are at the new moon once again. And a new moon, as we know, is about really galvanizing, harnessing, directing the energies to intend what you want to make happen in your life. So this is very much about manifestation. And in this beautiful sun and moon in Capricorn, Capricorn is always about leadership, about integrity, about being authentic, about standing and being in your authority, about being an amazing role model. And so that can feel a little stodgy sometimes, but yet Capricorn isn't stodgy, because when you get under the covers of Capricorn, Capricorns have an amazing sense of humor. They have a lightness, they have a sense of wonder, they have a really big open mind. That's when they're in their most highest expression of themselves. So when you meet a Capricorn who is very self-aware, who has the ability to say, gee, I made a mistake, which that's not very frequent with a Capricorn. But when you do, that's when you get to see this vibrancy, where a Capricorn at the beginning of his or her life is very mature, and then towards the end of his or her life becomes very youthful. So there's this beautiful, almost like, not that stasis is a good word, but there's a beautiful buoyancy that happens with the Capricorn. So when we go into this energy of it, on this new moon, on this Monday, December 30th at 5:27 p.m. Eastern Time, we see the sun and moon in the degree of a 9. And a 9 is a wholeness number in numerology. It means that you've planted those seeds. You've seen the ability of like what they have germinated and what they've sprung and grown into, and then they reseed themselves. So you're almost in this like ripple effect of growth, this ripple effect of success. And so that's a beautiful energy to be in. Other energies that are really strong right now are twofold. One is we just exited this prioritization of our grand vision between Jupiter and Saturn that started in the end of 2020. It's a 20-year cycle. We're at that first squaring off. We've been really intensely in this energy since August, and we'll be still intensely in this energy till June. So here we are in the middle of that energy. And so when we think about what our priorities are, that's the key question. Then we've got this Venusian Uranian energy that is forming, that is really about starting something new. It's about that freshness. It doesn't feel good though, because it feels like we may be left out. It feels like things are a little bit out of sync. But yet, when we look at that collective soul destiny, we've been in this almost 18-month cycle of everything being about relationship. We really felt that in that September, October, November timeframe. We're still hanging on to that. The good news is it only has about a week and a half left, but we're at that cuspy end of it. And when we talk about the destiny and we talk about the karma, what we're looking for is how do we show up for ourselves versus how do we show up in relationship? And again, it's about that pressure from the relationship. It's do we give our power away? Do we feel like we need to set protection or boundaries, which doesn't help with our abundance? It can cut that off. So it's really about defining ourselves, about being more of who we are and less of who we aren't. And that's really the key with this right now, because we have the opportunity to be less of who we aren't. And our minds don't like to let go. Our minds, like, we're in a new moon. We want to gather, we want to build, we want to manifest. So I am going to be concentrating on more of that energy of your brilliance. That's the oracle card that came through, right? So you have a uniqueness there. Smoky quartz came in, which is a beautiful crystal about helping you determine like what energy is yours and what energy is not yours. And that feels really delicious, because imagine if you can be really discerning about, you know what, that is so not mine. Don't even care. Don't even want it. Doesn't even exist for me. Don't even see it, right? Like, don't even respond to it. That would be amazing. And then to really be able to attract what you adore, what is like so delicious for you. And so that's the intention that we're setting. And so when we look at destiny and we say, okay, energetically, how do we vibe, right? So you know me, I'm like cosmic girl. I love the stars. We're all made of stardust. I love it. But we're also made of soil. We're made of the earth. And this is why I always use the signatures, because I want to be in your energy as much as I'm in the star energy. Because the stars are interesting when you know what's happening, but if and until you use them and know how to align with your own soul, who cares what's going on in the stars, right? So on this new moon, that could be an intention too, to be very mindful and very intentional and very thoughtful about how you enter this new year, because this is the last new moon of 2024. And so here we are. Mentally, we like to hit the reset button when we enter a new year. It doesn't really work that way, but that's okay. On this new moon, we can set that and we can say, you know what? What routines and what rituals and what energy do I want to really wear? And so when I look through the lens of brilliance, and remember, this is relational. So this is why I'm talking about influence. It's how you connect with others, but how you lead others, because this is Capricornian. And you can lead yourself, you can lead in your family, you can lead with friends, you can lead with your clients, you can lead in the world. It doesn't have to be big world leaders. It's in every single day and every moment. So if you haven't taken that 12-question quiz at yourstarmaptosuccess.com, go ahead and do that now, and then come back and you'll know your signature. So you'll then know what it is that is super helpful for you to wear, own, talk, do when you're thinking about stepping into your influence and shining your brilliance. So for you, wise strategist, it's about being that expert, about that thought leader, about understanding and appreciating that people need and desire instruction. You are a natural teacher. So you helping instruct people is the perfect energy for you. For you, intuitive visionary, you have that more inspiring energy. You can literally open up potential and hold it for people so they can see it themselves. So from a speaking perspective, think about being on quote unquote stages. You can be doing a podcast, could be a stage, your social media channel can be a stage. But when you're thinking about inspiring and doing that more rhythm and cadence of speaking, that's the key for you. For you, Collaborator Explorer, you're one of the group. And so for you to be an advocate and being really supportive and being really nurturing and understanding and appreciating how to walk with others, that is beautiful for your energy. For you, Ruling Warrior, it's the antithesis of that. For you, standing and being a role model and you like literally modeling for people the way that they want to succeed, because you're a natural leader. And when you command your authority, others are attracted to you. For you, creative superstar, you're a guide. You help people understand and appreciate what is good and what isn't so good for them. And you do it just by what's good for you. And so people that are like-minded and like energy will flock to you. And for you, loving alchemist, you are a coach. You like to have that more intimate connection. You like to have that deep bonding. You like that sense of belonging. And that is literally your magic. And so when we think of that, magically owning the energy of our success, understanding what our true brilliance is, and to be able to stand with authority in it, not to be stoic and not satisfied, but to be really fulfilled. And so that's the intention that this new moon wants to set with you. So let's go ahead and let's go into ritual. Let's close our eyes. Let's let these words swirl all around us. Let's feel our feet on the floor and our breath in our lungs as we take an inhale and we beautifully exhale. Take another inhale, coming really into your space, setting time aside for yourself, for you to be truly you. So we're going to go into that beautiful crown chakra, the top of your head, your third eye, your throat, and we're drinking in brilliance, your brilliance. And we're thinking about what you're super passionate about. I love to say to my clients, what can't you shut up about? What has to come out of your mouth? Visit that throat chakra again, bringing that brilliance down. And your beautiful heart, let's relate to the moon, because the moon is all about your heart. She happens to be in Capricorn right now, of how you lead your life, how you show up for yourself and others, drinking down further into your solar plexus and how you radiate out into the world, what your energetic signature is, then going down beautifully in that sacral chakra in your belly to create, to manifest, to make real in your life. It's a new moon. It's a black moon, a double moon in the month of December. Going into that beautiful right hip of the masculine, the left hip of the feminine, really understanding and appreciating how to make it real with the masculine and how to drink and sip and understand and comprehend and appreciate the pleasures of life, the daily respite that we have, going down into that root chakra and then down beautifully into the earth star so we can plant our seeds with this gorgeous new moon, this black moon at 9 degrees at Capricorn. It's about relationship with you, relationship with the earth, relationship with the cosmos, relationship with others. And let's have that energy go up from the earth, bringing with it your energetic signature and bringing it through your auric layers, quickening all your cells, going up your body, your hips, your beautiful rib cage, your shoulders, all around your arms as it goes up through your jawline, up over your head, soaking, soothing, igniting, initiating, activating your cells. And then going beyond the physical to come out and ooze out of your skin into your auric layers, the etheric, the emotional, the mental, the spiritual, the celestial, the cosmic, the galactic, that soul level influence, that divinity of who you are. And let yourself be within this bubble. And let's fill it up with the magic of a unicorn, coming in with that iridescent rainbow. We're going from one year into the next. So the unicorn wanted to come in and talk about how uniquely brilliant you are. You are magnificent, just the way you are. Let's breathe in that magnificence. Let's let each one of your cells know it. Let's feel it in your jawline and in your throat and in your heart and in your solar plexus and in your sacral. Let's this fill the core of you to then expand beyond, up and down through the root chakra, up through the third eye and the crown chakra. You are magnificent. Bringing in that smoky quartz to help you release and melt away anything that does not serve you so you can be truly brilliant, just like a diamond to shine. And let's step into that teaching expert for that beautiful wise strategist, igniting that third eye. Let's bring in that inspirational speaker into that throat for the intuitive visionary. Let's bring in that beautiful supporting nurturer of that collaborator explorer into our hearts. Let's bring in that leader, authoritarian energy of the ruling warrior into our solar plexus to power us up. Let's bring in that beautiful creative guide and usherer of the creative superstar right in our bellies. And the gorgeous loving alchemist is at the crown chakra, knowing the value, understanding and appreciating the magnificent to coach and motivate others and themselves. And we bring in the sun and the moon and all the stars. We bring in Mother Earth and we set an intention during this new moon. Whatever comes to you is perfect. As you breathe that in, and you let it soak into your cells, into your organ systems, into your flesh, your blood and bones. The unicorn helps you dance with the spirit of the rainbow and the magic inside of you. That smoky quartz comes up through your feet, the soles of your feet, up into your knees, your hips, your diaphragm, your rib cage, your shoulders, your elbows, your wrists, out your hands, up your arms, once again, elbows, shoulders, up your jawline, over your cheekbones, into your forehead, your skull, up into the universe. You are magnificent and brilliant. Yes to the yes, to the yes, to the yes. We say yes. Here now, in this new era, being who we truly are. Yes, we say yes. And as we take our final breath in to soak in all this energy, we are thanking unicorn. We are thanking the magic of the rainbow. We're thanking the sun and the moon and this beautiful December black moon. We're thanking 2024 and 2025 and all the stars in the sky and Mother Earth herself. And we're thanking you and your brilliance and all your energy throughout your chakra systems. Wise strategist, intuitive visionary, collaborative explorer, ruling warrior, creative superstar, loving alchemist, all that we are. Yes to the yes, to the yes, to the yes. With our brilliant intention, walking in wholeness. This is our intention, our creation, our word. So it is done. And as we open our eyes, we know that this is a festival of celebration for us to be in that beautiful new moon energy of the awakening of the new year as we let go of the old. So we wish ourselves the happiest of New Year's as we come back in our space, feeling our feet on the floor, our buttocks in our seat. If we have a back, we feel the support of it. Feeling our hands, rolling our wrists and our ankles and wiggling our toes and our fingers and stretching a little bit with our elbows and our shoulders and our neck and printing this energy into us, doing a little shake out, maybe rubbing our thighs and rubbing our biceps for a hug. Ooh, really getting into this energy. Maybe rubbing our hands together. Yes, we say yes to this new moon. We say yes to ourselves. We say yes to the true leader and the Capricorn that lies within all of us. Happy, happy, happy new moon. Welcome back and Happy New Year. As always, thank you for listening and sharing with friends. Until next time, happy soul tidings.
Thank you for listening, and stay tuned for more ways to use the stars strategically to align with your soul purpose, reclaim your power, and increase your prosperity. Please rate and review your favorite episodes, and remember to check out my website at kimwoods.com for my latest forecasts, articles, and offerings. To find out your intuitive success signature, take my 12-question Do You Know, Like, and Trust Yourself quiz and find out how you're living your stars at yourstarmaptosuccess.com. I've so enjoyed our time together, as it's filled with the power of the stars plus strategy to clear the pathway to your success. Until next time, happy soul tidings.